What's up, addressees? Welcome to the HNR TV, the official YouTube channel for the hottest new revolution, culture, and movement. That's to live your life and love the life you live, regardless of who you piss off in the process, culture, and movement. And real quick, the election results came back, and I got some good news and just like some sort of okay news, right? All right, and I'm gonna start with the sort of okay news. So, one person that I endorsed got selected to go to the big election in November. Um, but that's good. That's all right though, cause we just getting started, and we still got plenty of time to build up our numbers and to make sure that I don't know, like when we show up to the ballots to cast our votes, that we showing up in significant enough numbers to make some shake. All right. So yeah, one person that I endorsed got selected um, to go to the big, I guess you call it the big election in November, the main election, put it like that. All right. And basically, how this works, folks, is the election that, and I thank everybody. First of all, thank you everybody who registered to vote, who showed up to the polls, um, who played their part, who did their civic duty, who honored my request. I appreciate y'all. Because, like I said, I'm not just posting content for people to be entertained. I'm trying to build a village. I'm trying to build a family. You feel me? And be intentional with what I'm doing. Anyway, all right. So one person. Oh yeah. No, I appreciate everybody who did that. All right. And if you didn't do that, I'm gonna post a link in the description of this video for you to go and register to vote. But also in that video, I'm discussing why it's so important, especially for all of us to come together um, and get registered to vote. But also why it's so important right now, especially for Black people, um, because there has been a collective effort by Republicans to um, redraw maps to basically dilute the Black vote and make it less effective. And I explain all of that in the video in in the link in the description. So if you want to learn more about that, go check that out. But the oh yeah. The so regardless of the fact that just one of the people that I endorsed, a Democrat, is going to the main election in November, we still need to support the other Democrats that did get elected, that did get selected in these primaries, that are also going to the main event, the main election in November. And I'm gonna try to break this down the best way that I can. So the way the primaries work is that in this country, the United States, you have when it comes to voting in elections and stuff like that, you have the Republican Party and you have the Democratic Party, and then you have like um, nonpartisan or whatever the case may be. But the two main parties in this country for right now are the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. And right now, the Republican Party, almost anyway, right now the Republican Party is being led by racist, basically racist white folks, y'all, that are trying to um, basically strip blacks, Hispanics, minorities of our voting power, of our rights, and basically trying to take this country back to the 1800s, when, like, during slavery times and when everything was segregated, and basically when the world was looking at white people like they was up here, and looking at everybody else like we was like sub way down the fuck here, right? So they trying to go back to that time. That's why it's so important for us to show up to these elections and do what we got to do. You get what I'm saying? But that brings me to the sort of okay. Well, no, wait. No, that brings me to the good news. The good news. Okay, yeah. So the sort of okay news was that only one person that I endorsed actually is going to the main election in November. But we still need to support everybody, all the Democrats that got selected to go to the main event in November, because it's still better, like I said. Um, so the way that the primaries work is that that's when each party selects, like I said, they fighter. If it's Mortal Kombat, you selecting your fighter that you send in to go into the main event. That's the one in November. All right. And that's when each party, that's when the Republicans select who they send into the main event. And that's when the Democrats select who we send into the main event. All right. So that was the primary. We just selected everybody that we send into the main event. So even though in the primaries, I didn't necessarily get everybody that I wanted to go to the main event, I still need to support the people that our party did select to go to the main event. You get what I'm saying? Because it's still going to be, any Democrat in office is still going to be better than the Republicans and what it is that they got going on and what they're trying to do and what they're trying to accomplish right now. All right. With that being said, the good news is that the oh, I want to say the Republicans, but I guess I don't listen. So the main news is that in states like Michigan, Georgia, and I want to say Maryland so far, like that Voting Rights Act did get passed, so they decided not to redraw the maps to minimize the black vote. All right, so that's big. That's big. Um, and call me crazy, but I believe that we had a little something to do with that. Like, people are watching, like I said, people watching me right now. They're watching what I'm doing and the impact that I'm having, and and the fact that y'all showed up and y'all registered to vote and y'all went out and placed y'all votes. Like, that's showing the Republicans, and that's showing folks that we serious and that we not playing. You get what I'm saying? So they taking us a little bit more serious, and uh, 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 I choose to see the fact that that they passed these voting rights acts as a sign of uh, respect, and um, I don't know. It's a positive sign. It's a positive sign that we are headed in the right direction, and I, like I said, want to believe. I choose to believe that we played a huge part in that. So once again, I appreciate y'all, and let's keep it going. Let's keep it growing. Let's keep showing up. If you didn't register to vote, like I said, go to the link in the description of this video and get registered. It takes less than 10 minutes. And I go through all of the instructions. I'll walk you through the whole process. It don't take long at all. So go to that link and do that for me, y'all. But yes, we are having impact, y'all. We make an impact, and um that's what it's all about, man. So yeah, I appreciate y'all once again. Uh Make sure that we show up in November. And like I said, I'm gonna be giving, like I'm gonna be posting more between now and then about the upcoming elections and stuff like that. But yes, I appreciate y'all, man. Um, so let's make sure that we support our people. Um, when I say our people, our Democrats. Uh, and let's make sure that we showing these folks that we not playing out here. so that they can pay us some respect, and so that they can start taking us serious, and so that we can hopefully start working together and coming together to make some real shit and some real progress happen in this country and in this world. All right, because these folks is tripping, and I don't know what the hell Donald Trump is tripping, y'all. All right, that's it, man. Y'all be safe today. Stay out the way. Take everything one step at a time, one day at a time. Focus on finding yourself and finding your purpose. I love you, King V, H&R.